guys, so today we are going to start our Python classes. So first we are going to look at data types, and then we will see the difference between assignment statement and equality. There is actually a quite lot of difference. We'll discuss that too. And then we will see basic max operations. Okay, so let's start our first Python video. So basically there are four types of data types: str, then you have integer, and then you have float, and then you have bool. Okay, I'll write each of them. Is string, is integer, also a floating number in a sense with point. Sorry, let me first not put example over here, let me put the full form. Okay, so it's float, and then this is boolean. Okay, so these are your data types which are there in Python, quite popular one. There are more complicated ones, but we'll see that later. So before that, let's start with string. Okay, so if you know one thing, the strings are always alphabets or anything, it could be number also, but if you see here red line has been shown. Do you know why? Because strings are always written under quotes. So if I say b is equal to quotes string string, so you see no red line is seen, and this is perfectly good. If you don't put double quotes, see what's going to happen. Just print this b, and just see the error or the warning what it will show. You see this, b is equals to string, name string is not defined string. See, if you don't put double quotes, it assumes that this is a variable, and then it says that it's not defined. Now what is a variable? We will come to that. First let's understand the basic data types, or before that let's see what is a variable and what's our assignment statement. So if I say a is equals to if I say a is equals to apple, okay, so this a over here is a assignment, okay, and this apple is a assignment statement, and this single equal to what you're seeing is not equal to, actually it's a assignment statement. That means you could read this as a is apple, so that means in place of a we have written apple. So when I print a, you see what's going to happen. I'll just remove this for a second. See, it's printing apple over here. So now let us understand one more thing. What is the difference between this equal to and double equal to? Now basically the single equal to is your assignment statement, is your assignment statement, and the double equal to is equality, which is there in your max. Okay, we will see what's this in more detail when we go further classes, or when we learn the if and else, or um, for blocks. When we go to blocks, we will see what is the difference between this, and you'll get a great clarity over there. In meantime, let's see the data types. So string data types must always be written under quotes. If you don't, it'll assume that it's a variable, and then it'll throw you an error, because variable we haven't defined anything such that. Okay, so let's learn a bit of data conversion. For example, a is equals to 1. Okay, now just print a, what, see 1. Okay, now if I want to convert this into a string, I could say b is equals to str of a. Now what this is doing is that it will take the variable a over here. Add stands for string like I have written here, so it will convert this a and it will store in the place of b. Now if you print b, observe what's happening here. Print b, okay, 1 1, but now you see there is no difference over here, so there is a function to know what the variable is. That's type function. Okay, type event is equals to will tell you the data type of a variable. Now always whenever you write something like this, always try to comment it. If you comment this, it won't throw an error. The Python program won't read if you comment this. Now observe this. Print type of a, and then we'll also print type of b. Print type of b. Observe class int, class str, string. Okay, you can convert. This is called data convert. Now also remember one word of caution. If c is equals to abc, and if you write d is equals to int of c, this won't convert. This will throw you a error. You want to observe, look at this, it will throw a error. See, d is equals to int of c, invalid literal for int with base 10. So this is complicated error, but just understand that you cannot convert abc into an integer. You can convert one if it's a string. If you have, for example, observe this, e is equals to this is a string. Okay, you can convert this. F is equals to int of e. Okay, print f. Okay, let me remove this or else it'll throw me an error. So print f. Okay, we are just observing. See, 1, no error. That means you can convert a number, but you cannot convert a alphabets. Okay, so we are done with this. Let's now go to our max, a basic max. So in Python we can perform arithmetic operations. Okay, we can perform arithmetic operations such as we can add, we can subtract, we can multiply, sorry, our spellings, multiply, we can divide. Division, there are actually 3 types. We'll discuss about this. And we can also perform exponential operations. Okay, so if you want to add, then just put this plus, using plus. If you want to subtract, just use this. If you want to multiply, then use hash star, which is below your 8, or sorry, above your 8. My keyboard has below it, that's why. Okay, and then if you want to divide, now if you want to use this normal division, okay, then use a single backslash. If you want floral division, then use double. Okay, and if you want a modulus operation, then sorry about this. If you want a modular division, then use this percentage symbol. Okay, and also one more important thing, all this comes in a certain order. Python performs all these operations in a certain order. For example, uh, in normal max we have both mass, right? First, if there are multiple operations performed on an equation, then first it sees brackets, then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, right? In Python we have pandas. Okay, so first parentheses refers to your curve brackets. Okay, then we have exponential. Exponential is like this. Okay, I forgot to mention that, but you can perform exponential operation using double hash star. And then you have multiplication, then you have division, then you have addition, then you have subtraction. So this is what I wanted to discuss here. I'll come with more maths operations and we'll perform some complex questions in the next session. Thank you for now.